Hey folks, JayborinoPlays here, continuing Starcraft Odyssey, a custom campaign for Starcraft 2. Today is a great day because any day is great when I get sent a new Odyssey map. I love this campaign. It's a very complex, story-driven campaign that is really top-notch, really well executed. I'd really highly encourage you to download these maps and play them for yourself so you can experience the story because it is just so terribly good. Alrighty, so Mission 12, Falling from Grace, we'll do a very, very brief recap because, again, this story is fairly complex, and there's some time between the missions being released, so I do like to remind even myself. We learned that Meeks in the past did some unsavory things for some sort of operation where I think he was called Shattered Soul or something like that. That was either his name or the name of the operation. Masterson has become increasingly skeptical with him and the whole situation in general where we're working with the rebels. We're working with Doe, who is a Federation operative, or at least he was, who kind of started this false flag rebellion, and then Reese, who was a top man in the rebellion as well. Harsh is working with them. He seems to trust Meeks and Doe. I don't really trust Meeks or Doe, though I have to say I do like Meeks quite a bit more. We still don't know what's going on with Terrain. He was exiled back in Mission 3 or 4, somewhere back there, and perhaps he just won't be coming back at all. Alrighty, so that's where we are. Dr. Paris still having a Zerg larva on the ship, and I suspect that's really going to come and bite us at the worst possible moment at some point here near the end of Act 1. Alrighty, let's get started. I'm going to continue playing on the hard difficulty here. I was playing on normal. I bumped it up to hard last time. Hopefully we can keep that up. It is a hard campaign. Alright, the Hydra Complex has now become a graveyard for the UEC and Federation soldiers who died battling one another for the secrets kept deep within. Light has been shed as the Hell's Rejects scoured the information stored in the data core stolen from the facilities. The truth willed out how the Federation found 2 alien DNAs inside a mysterious temple located somewhere in an undisclosed location. One entrusted to Dr. Heimer's project, while the other to a team who made the dreadful mistake of cloning the beings into existence. The return of the Zerg to the Karjan Quadrant, and the enlightenment as to why the Federation went to the length of orchestrating rebellion to cover it up. Being studied along with the data cores, the pieces of alien technology stolen at Doe's request have also taken residence in the labs of the Heimdall. Now the eastern rim of the Badlands stands riddled with all the civilians turned refugees trying to escape the onslaught of the Zerg, traveling under the protection of the combined forces of the Hell's Rejects and Rebels in an effort to reach Edgetown, the location chosen by Doe to assemble everyone. They hope to depart from the planet. At the end of the column, Harsh and Krovsky run for their lives to escape the encroaching Zerg. Alright, whilst with Meeks studying enemy movement patterns and keeping an eye open for nooks and crannies may prove essential to advance, sounds like a stealth section. To better protect a moving APC, stay close to it at all times. So a stealth section and an escort section. Okay, here we go. Hard difficulty. Falling from Grace, outskirts of Edgetown, Planet Duros 3, Dragoth system. I was warned there may be some frame rate lag here at the beginning. We are quite close in. The StarCraft engine can only handle so much these days, I suppose. But this definitely looks like a canyon we're probably going to have to escort things through later on. Move it. Go, Krovsky. Don't stop. Reese, what's the situation? Where are all the other refugees? We've been moving them out of here. We're going south. The UEC is occupying Edgetown. UEC? Still? Damn Earthborn are like cockroaches. Krovsky, frontline now and keep our perimeter clear. On it. They came from the Hydra Complex, retreated here when the Federation took over the facilities. Their fallback position, same as ours. Closest town to the Hydra Complex, that's why Doe picked it. Move another group out, go. Doe was trying to gather enough cargo ships to take all the refugees off-world. He should be close to getting enough. Good. Has Meeks reported in yet? right here. Too sneaky for my liking, Meeks. What have you been up to? Had a quick look at Edgetown. UEC's all over it, but they lack the numbers to hold for much longer. The UEC is not the real threat here. Sam, where's the Heimdall? We're landed deep in the Badlands, close to Doe's operation camp. We're fine, but you won't be. I'm picking up Federation forces inbound to you. It's like they know where we are, isn't it, shattered soul? Not the time, Masterson. Never is. We'll be out of here before they arrive, Sam. See you later. We need to get going. Last group marching out. Are you sure Doe will come through with the cargo ships? He has to, but even if he doesn't, we can't stay here. No, we cannot. Hey, Agent, where are you off to? Agent? Meeks? Where is he going? No idea. Okay, well, maybe we'll get some insight on what's going on with Meeks here. Unseen. Despite being one of the most lethal men in the Carjan Quadrant, Meeks still can't take on what's left of the UEC on his own. To traverse Edgetown, he must keep his cloaking on and avoid the detection radius of detectors, okay? Keep an eye on their patrolling patterns. Find even the smallest of crannies to allow progression. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye out. It's a little explanation here of Hope Town. Because of this, Doe has chosen it to serve as an assembly point for refugees. Okay, I believe we learned a little of Doe's backstory and why he wants to help these refugees, basically why he flipped on the Federation. Okay, well, we're Meeks now. Let's just be quick saving a lot if we're in a stealth section where I am very prone to losing, as we've seen in many previous stealth maps. Okay. Must stay out of their detection range. Okay, I definitely saw a Raven. There it is.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna have to go up and around. Where does this patrol path take it? Okay, so we can come up through here.
Copy that.
And the question is, can we make it? Let's just kind of hide up here. This is really risky. I didn't really take the time to review where everything is. But this specifically, this little area that we're in, seems like the perfect area to kind of sit and wait and see. So here's this Raven. It's patrolling back up and around, so this is the perfect time.
Sounds like a plan.
Should be able to squeeze through there. Oh, don't go up there. Here comes another Raven. Oh, okay. Wow, that was very lucky. Okay, so let's hold position right here and just kind of keep an eye on where, excuse me, where we're going. So we have another Raven patrol up there. Nothing comes over to this area, so this is our safe area. This Raven just left, so let's see if we could sneak through here. This Raven patrols and is still kind of close. Need to find the controls or generator for this gate. Okay, so let's quick save. Here comes a Raven. How far up does it come? Pretty far. We gotta just walk behind this, as close to behind this as possible. There is a place to kind of hang out right in here. Again, I'm keeping an eye out for, I mean, it's said in the loading screen tip to like keep an eye out for these little nooks and crannies. Okay, so this is leaving. We have to just sort of make a run for this because we can't stay there. There's a beacon up there.
Copy that.
There's a Raven right here. Oh, God. Nope, nope. Stay. Okay, okay. This is my chance to go. Be on the lookout for somewhere to sit.
Copy that.
I don't think this is safe right here. It might be. It has to be. Okay, well, we did get hit once. I think I should have ran for that small area before. Okay, so now we've got even more sneakiness. Let's wait for this Raven to patrol back. Oh, okay. Yikes. Let's wait for that other Raven to patrol back. I want to see exactly where we can and cannot go. There was that beacon up there. I suspect we're going to be getting that later. There are health pickups. That's good. Where is that patrolling Raven? Okay, I see it's coming back now. So there is a pretty long time to wait for that to patrol back and forth.
You're on.
I can't quite squeeze through here, so we just want to walk behind this Raven.
Confirmed. Copy that.
I should incapacitate the UEC, weaken them more. Sabotage UEC structures, okay. There's one. Oh, okay, okay. Still have to find the safe areas from that single Raven. It's coming back over here. Let's just walk up to this area where we know is safe. Let's quick save now. That also got our health back, which was nice. Okay, where is there a safe area? It seems like up... Nope, not quite. If we stay in the bottom right there, it's relatively safe. If we just sit down here, the Raven can see us, but there are no enemy units nearby. Weird strategy, but it does work, and I suspect this might be the only way to get through here. So let's quick save now.
Okay.
We can squeeze right through this area, and we have made it through and past that Raven. There's there's predators. Interesting. Okay, so that other Raven I don't think comes up this far. That's not a detector, is it? I don't think they are.
Solo.
No, it's not. Can we squeeze by this area? Also, there's more things to sabotage there. We should be able to just run by this thing. Let's quick save here, because I do want to get the optional objective, and we have to just barely get by this predator without it seeing us.
Okay.
Looks like we're gonna make it.
Copy that.
Oh, that was actually the gate generator. We had to come up in this direction. I'll come up here just to see if maybe we can make it that way. I don't need the restoration charge, so I won't take it. Let's just wait for this thing to start patrolling back, and let's just go right behind it. It's going to be close, I think. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was close. Closer than I'd like. Okay, we made it by there as well. We can't get through here. I do have to be pretty observant, though, just to make sure that we are on the lookout for the optional objectives. Never mind, they're on the map. I am a fool. I like how the objective is just run away. What motivates Meeks is only known to him, and the time has come to leave the Hell's Rejects. Find your way through Edgetown. Interesting.
Come again.
Okay, well now we have to come back through this area. The Raven is patrolling to the left.
Copy that.
So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to sit down in the bottom right where the Goliath won't hit us. They can technically see us, but we're out of range where they seem to be on hold position and aren't going to bother with us, which is wonderful. So we're going to wait for the Raven to leave, and we have to backtrack to the gate. There were a few Ravens along the way, but hopefully we can get through without too much of a problem. We know that this area is safe. This Raven is about to leave, so we can actually start making our way back.
Solo operative, right?
Once it starts moving. So we do know that Meeks still doesn't like the UEC.
Sounds like a plan.
This area seems safe. I think we learned that earlier before I took that damage.
Solo operative, right?
Yeah, just barely safe. We do have to come up and around. Wow, that is very tight. Okay, let's see if we can get by this area. And perfectly almost right back to where we need to be.
Confirmed.
Let's get back up into this little crevice when we're almost back to the gate. There are definitely more sections to this stealth part, though. There's at least one more, depending on... There could be more, depending on if there's one section per UEC structures to sabotage. Okay. Well, the first section is complete. That means quick save. I am quick saving a lot, but I think it's pretty necessary. Okay, let's just be careful.
Confirmed.
We can
Yes, sir.
we definitely can afford, though, to not worry too much about the about taking damage, because there are restoration charges, and it seems like we get health back for sabotaging the structures as well. We can sit down in this area that we know is safe.
Copy that.
Definitely don't want to fuck around with Reapers. We have to get over to the left to sabotage a structure.
Out with it.
There may be multiple ways to go, though, to get there.
You're on.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Where is safe next? I guess let's quick save now.
Go. Copy that.
There's a Marine right there.
Do it.
Not sure. Let's try going up and to the right. We have to let this Raven pass. Oh. Took a little bit of damage. That's okay. It is safe up here, and this is the next gate we have to get through, it looks like. We have to just barely skirt by this.
Will do.
And just barely get by and just kind of make our way in this direction towards the second structure.
Yes, sir.
This Raven is coming over this way, but we have a safe area here.
Confirmed.
We have a patrolling predator that almost got us. Almost got us.
Roger.
This is another situation where you have to sneak right, probably right around this barracks
Sounds like
in a way that the predator isn't going to see us. It's safe on top of the beacon. So let's let it move once more. Okay, let's go.
to it.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, barracks down.
You're on.
That gets us our health back as well. I don't know what this optional objective is ultimately going to lead to, but whatever it is, I'll take it. Okay, we do know we're pretty safe down here. Is that correct? So let's take a gander here. That's the generator we need to get to. We can't get through that gate. There's the patrolling Raven, which means it's my chance to go. Let's quick save.
Sounds like a plan.
And we'll make our way right through here.
Okay.
This is... I don't like this, but it's whatever needs to happen here. Let's, that just barely got hit. Luckily, they don't have concussive shells. I saw this little nook and figured that this was how to get through here.
You're on.
But it's more keeping an eye on the other patrol as well.
Will do.
I saw my opening and I took it. I saw my opening and I took it. I'm way, way, way further past
Nothing to it.
any section that I thought I would be in before. Not sure if maybe this is the direction we need to go in, but I just, again, sort of bolted where I thought I needed to go. Not sure how to get over there. It looks like we have to open up this gate first.
Give me the sit rep.
I'm trying to find, we have to, excuse me, we have to find our way through to get to this restoration charge in this gate. The addition of restoration charges is very, very, very helpful. Okay, we have to stay just far enough away.
Deploying. Confirmed.
Let's just
You're on.
take a stroll down. Oh, I see. So we could have come through here. That's where that's connected.
That. I'm on it.
Okay, let's make our way.
Okay.
That fellow has just patrolled away. The predator has just patrolled away. This is going to be tricky, I think, to get by this predator.
Nothing to
I think
it.
we're just going to have to run for it and hope that we can stay far enough ahead of him. He's pretty quick. What's our speed? And we could check its speed as well. So it's much faster than us. It'll definitely catch us if we start running at the wrong time.
Okay.
It goes pretty far, though, so we have to stay just enough behind it such that it won't turn and get us. And we'll make it through the detection before it starts attacking us. I think that's ultimately, that's basically it. So let's try to, it's going to be very close. Okay, we made it. And we've opened up the next gate. Wonderful.
Nothing to
Pick it up.
Confirmed.
Oh, I think we could just walk through it and it's unlimited use. Open sesame.
Will do.
Okay, very nice.
Deploying.
This is a situation where I think we just let the Predator make it all the way back to its current patrolling position and just stay ahead of it. So let's... Oh, okay.
Copy that.
Let's go now.
I'm
It's still faster than us, but we should make it through.
confirmed.
Now we have to make it back to the gate.
Nothing to
But
it.
we did find that little shortcut, which should be useful.
Deploying. Sounds
And because
like
we're
a
going
plan.
back, we do know that there are these areas outside of detection that we can use to go around.
Copy that. I'm on it.
Okay, and then there's this group that patrols in, but once they're through, we can make our way back. That's the gate right there. Okay. Let's actually review this again. I might want to just go through this direction. In fact, that's definitely what I want to do.
You're
Seems like the easier path to take, to be honest. I find that this group is relatively easy to avoid, so we just come up through this direction, and then we find our way through this area once this patrol is done. Okay. Stage number 2 is done.
Sure about that?
Don't be detection red on the other side of this. There's not. Okay. Quick save.
Okay.
More detection right here.
Sounds like a plan.
This is a very interesting stealth section. I like this a lot. All of my favorite campaigns have had really fun stealth sections.
Yes, sir.
I need to be more careful and patient. Okay, well, that Raven was just sort of there.
Copy that.
I do have the ability to sort of see it, but it's you know, it did catch me with my pants down. Let's wait for this predator to go by. That's not going to work. Oh, no, this will definitely work. We can get through. It might attack us once, but that's okay. I'm getting hit way too much. He is. But we do know that, again, there's areas where we can heal, so that's okay. Where are we right now? Looks like we're going to have to go all the way up and around.
You're on.
I see a Raven patrolling back and forth here. There is
Copy that.
something up there. Let's not get detected right here. There's a safe area to the left, so we're going to hang out in that before running straight for the restoration charge, basically. So let's hang out here, grab the restoration charge, and then move up into the next area and see what we need to do. Oh, we do have passive health regen, too. I don't recall that. I don't remember if that had been added or not. I get my campaigns mixed up. I know on Annihilation that was that had been added. Can we squeeze by this? And we also have the Raven, so we have to find our way past this Raven right now. This looks safe. Quick save again. The only reason I quick save so much is not that I'm anticipating failing, but if I do fail, I like to make sure that it wouldn't be a pain in the ass to it wouldn't be too much of a pain in the ass to replay in terms of time. Okay, this is my opportunity to go. Oh dear. Okay. And how far does the Raven come up? There's a missile turret there. Looks like we're safe. That Predator comes up pretty far. We should have a pretty easy opening to get by it. And this is leading around to the other section. I see. I see how it all works out. It all ties together. Okay, go now. The Predators aren't too hard to avoid. They are quick, but for the most part, it's not too bad.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, this Raven comes all the way up here. Interesting. Let's quick save because this might be trickier.
You sure about that?
Because it's kind of hard to see the proper path that we're supposed to be taking, and also proper hiding spots. So, like, where are we right now? I am safe, but that's very close. That's closer than I'd like. We have a patrolling Predator here. I just barely lost track of it. That's blocked off. This is going to lead all the way down and around, it looks like. This is trickier, so let's quick save now. That Predator just ran. Oh, no, that's not going to work. We are detected right now, but we are safe. There's another missile turret. I think we're going to have to move here. I think.
Out with it.
Predator doesn't quite see us. Okay, let's go now.
Yes, sir.
We are. Oh, we're safe right here. That's great. Can we squeeze through here? And we're safe. Barely. Let's run by this Predator. Okay, we're safe here. Let's quick save. And that Predator patrols the whole way down. But, I mean, it comes from a long distance, so we should be safe to open up the next gate. Let's go now.
Nothing to it.
It might be trickier getting out of here. Unless that... Oh, you know what? This might open that door. Oh, it does. Wonderful. Another gate down the ramp is opened as well. Okay, so there is that. I just want to make sure... Like, if we opened that gate, I want to make sure that we get the last bonus objective. Which would require me to backtrack to see if that gate was open. And I'll do it. I mean, this Predator has such a large patrol that it's really not going to be too challenging to avoid it, I don't think. Flash forward 15 seconds as Jayborino gets killed by the patrolling Predator he just sort of mocked. Is this open? It's not. Let's keep an eye out, though. Can we kind of see what's through here? No. That's probably a place where we're going to need to backtrack later at some point. Okay. Well, I didn't get hit by that Predator. I kind of expected it, to eat my own words, and I didn't. I like this section, though. This is quite fun. Okay, quick save. I am having some performance issues. The map maker had mentioned that there might be some frame rate problems, but it's not terrible, and it might be that the recording is going to come through proper or something. All right, let's run up here. Avoid that. Here comes the Raven. We just barely fit through. I can't imagine the amount of testing needed to make this work so that you can test and understand how the player can just barely squeeze through some of these timings. Probably does take quite a lot of testing. My cloak has run dry. Need to let it recover. Meeks can now use snipe, riot shell. Okay, so he can use all of his stuff. The energy on Meeks' suit is running low from the extended use of his cloaking, and the power cells need time to recharge. Meeks' survivability depends on his cloaking, but to spare the power cells, he can only activate it for short durations. Oh, dear.
Give me the sit rep.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, first off, we do have snipe,
Sure about that?
so we can just start killing fellas.
Sounds like a plan.
And it doesn't seem to
With it.
aggravate
You're on.
any of the other units, and he does have that passive healing regeneration. I'd like to get up here and destroy this barracks.
Do it. Okay.
The riot shell can instantly kill a lot of stuff.
Sounds like a plan. Out with it.
Okay, so let's do this.
Will do. Copy that.
Okay, so we are taking damage, but I think we get our health back when we destroy these buildings. So let's do this.
Deploying.
Never mind. I think maybe it was just the passive healing that healed him up last time that I didn't realize. The UEC is trying to keep these structures out of sight. Well, not from us. This is a very long section, and we know that there's more after this, too.
On it.
I'm always hesitant to split the Odyssey videos, though. I just like them too much. I just want to play this all in one sitting.
You're
Okay, does cloak cost energy? No, it doesn't. So we do have to be careful with our cloak. So this is where we quick save and maybe do some experimentation and see if we can run by these fellows. 10 seconds is not a lot.
sure about that?
Can't count solely on my cloak. Need to move between the vents for cover. Oh, okay. Having his cloaking technology limited puts Meeks in danger when facing against superior numbers of the UEC. The ghost training, okay. Look for spots. Okay, that's actually awesome. So let's do this.
Sit rep.
There's a nice little timer there, and then we stay cloaked if we stay inside the vents. Very, very cool. And there is a minor delay between when we can use cloak and when we can move. So where's the next vent? It's over there. So let's go.
Roger.
I should really be quick saving in between each of these. We made it.
Do it.
I could kill all of these people, but I'm not going to. Let's cloak again.
On it. Sounds
That marauder is in my way, so we're going to have to kill him.
yes, sir.
Okay, we forced him away. No, cloak.
You're on.
Run to the next vent. I think the vent just blocks vision. Oh my god, get... Oh, that sucks.
Deploying.
Get in there.
To it. Yes, sir.
I'll be dead in a while if I keep this up. You know what? That wasn't my fault. That marauder moved from one bad spot to another. Okay, well, I managed to survive. I was very quiet there because I wasn't sure how it was going to go. Okay, so...
Roger.
I would just like to kill that Reaper, and it is now blocking my access to the next vent. Let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, this is going to be very, very close. This is going to be very, very close. Get in there, Meeks. Oh, and the Reaper gave him vision. Okay, well, let's just load on up. If the Reaper wasn't in there, that would have been fine. I thought I could pick the Reaper off on my way, but because I didn't have vision of him because he was through the vent, that just kind of screwed me. So that's the only thing here is we try to kill enemy units. I'm just not even going to kill that Reaper. I don't see a reason to.
Give me the sit rep.
He is mildly blocking my way, but I should be able to just walk right by him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Okay! I realize I don't need to cloak right away. I can leave the vent. Because I killed the units that were right there, right? So I could run for a little bit and give myself some extra time on the cloak. So, you know what? I've been doing really well. This is the first area where I've actually needed to reload. I'm pretty proud of that.
Sounds like a
Okay.
plan.
So let's cloak now and run to the vent.
Will do.
Okay, not too bad. Let's see. There's regeneration here. And let's see if there's any patrolling ravens up here. I don't see anything moving on the minimap. There might just be one that's holding position right now, though. There's another vent around here. So let's make a run for it. I should have quick saved and I didn't do it. We're definitely going to run out of cloak here. But it won't matter if we do that. Oh, okay. That's cool. So maybe it's I went too far. I need to stand on the smoke. If I go too far in, then the units on the other side can see me. Yeah. So let's try that again. I didn't quick save. That's okay. We'll just do the first section again. and then we'll quick save on our way to the second area. We are very, very low on health now, which was my mistake. Did just give them a free shot. And hold fire, please. The you know, okay, I thought that I was, I thought I would be hidden. I must need to just be all the way further back. And I need to leave him on hold fire. That actually is killing me. So this has gotten more challenging. We have the tools at our disposal to do a bunch of different things, but Riot Shell does cost us a lot of energy. Okay, let's make a run for it now. Cloak, and let's just run in here and go behind the smoke. Hold fire. Let's quick save now. And we have to get over here. These units can see me, though. I thought I killed these. I thought I killed those units, but I guess not. I could snipe all of them from over here. No! Okay. Never mind. I can't shoot anything from back there because then that apparently reveals me from behind the smoke, which is interesting. Okay. So next, I suppose I can cloak and kill things from back there as well, and then they would have no idea. Okay, so let's cloak. Try to make another run for it, and let's try this again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're alive. Hold fire. There's restoration right here. So let's quick save, grab it, and then just maybe run back. We can also kill this guy. Give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. Quick save, and then let's make a go for it. I see smoke right there. That's my next stop. See, it's like I moved just a little bit too far down, and then these fellows could see me. So we need to get to this smoke and just stand in it. Actually, let's move up here. This will give us a little. This will allow us to move just a little bit closer. Quick save now. Start making a run for it. Cloak now, and then we'll stand in the smoke. This is a really, really neat section. We are on hold fire, right? Then we have to get through here and then figure out what to do after that. Okay, here we go. And we're kind of through. Okay, well, I killed one of these fellows. Is this all I see how this is connected in some way. Okay, I don't mind taking a little bit of damage here. Okay. And is this open now? And should this be open for whatever reason? I don't see why it would, but I see how it's all connected. Okay, quick save. We do have our last UEC building up in the upper left, which I assume is the area that we're moving to now. There's a bunch of enemies up there, so I don't think there's going to be a spot for me to be safe, basically. So let's try to cloak.
I'm on it.
And oh, this is not going to work. Cloak again.
Confirmed.
We just sort of needed to make a run for it. There's smoke. There's smoke. Hold position. Hold fire. Okay, well, we did make it through. I'm not really sure a better way to have done that, to be honest. I have no idea. There's the bunkers. There was no way to avoid them, and there was nowhere to, unless there's smoke in here somewhere that I didn't see, there was no way to stay safe. Okay, so let's quick save. There's smoke over here, but we can't get to it very easily, so we're gonna have to look for, I see some smoke here. So let's go into the smoke, into the next smoke. There's a restoration charge. What is happening? The Federation is here now too. So the Federation is coming in and starting to wipe out the UEC. Wonderful. Well, at least they're killing each other. Need more smoke. There's a missile turret there, which means we are not safe. What I would like to do is kill these units. Or at least get them away from me. We can kill this fella. Okay, so now we should be safe to at least move up, grab the restoration charge, and then take a moment to review where we need to go. We just uncovered a little bit of space. Or a little bit of the map, rather. We could kill these units and probably be safe over here, because there's a patrolling Raven. I think that's what we're going to do. We're getting our energy back very fast because of the restoration charges. Okay, no problem.
Confirmed.
I could also just destroy this missile turret if I wanted to. I feel like that would just be really time-consuming and silly. Okay, patrolling Raven, but it doesn't matter because we're not cloaked. So I could just try to kill it.
Roger.
That's going to take 8 years. I'm not doing that. Let's see. Oh, there's not an opening in that gate. I guess while we try to figure out what we want to do, we know that there's smoke over here, and we probably need to get over there. Moving up to the upper right would be a good choice, or the upper left, rather, excuse me. I think what I'll have to do is cloak by these fellows. We can kill them while we're cloaked.
Copy that. Confirmed.
They're on the smoke, which is hilarious. Okay, they're gone. We could kill this Raven.
Okay.
There's a lot of options for us this mission. We could be aggressive, and I tend, when given the option, I tend to be pretty aggressive with how I play maps like this. And so now we've destroyed the Raven. So let's move on to the smoke and see where the next smoke is that we need to move to. It looks like there's like a safe area that we could stand in right down here, especially if we're cloaked. That bunker can probably see over me, though. You know what? I want to try something. I'm in the smoke. They can't see me, so I could destroy this bunker if I wanted to, because we do have to get up here. Oh, no, never mind. There's smoke right up there.
Solo operative, right?
Let's just make a run for this. I'm not going to spend my time destroying bunkers, but I do like to point out that I could. Okay, again, we'll let them kill each other. Hold fire. Let's get some... Oh, no, we can't get to the other side. We may need to cloak and run around to the other side, depending. This is the last structure.
Go. Roger.
Okay, I'm spamming sniping. Sometimes it just doesn't register multiple clicks. Okay, that's good. Could always shift queue them up.
Copy that.
Okay, so let's
Sounds like a
cloak.
plan.
Okay, we have to destroy this somehow.
Sure about that?
Or we have to go up and around, I see. So I think we're going to have to kill all of these units.
Out with it.
Not too much of a problem.
Nothing to it.
Or at least it shouldn't be.
I'm on it.
They're all in vision. They're all out of my vision as well, so that makes this a little more challenging. We just have to use all of our energy to do it, too.
Roger.
We can outrange the Reapers. Kill that fellow like normal. There's 2 left.
You're on.
This is a lot of energy to do this.
Nothing to it.
It's a lot of energy to do that. We should get it back pretty fast, especially if we find restoration charges. They won't be able to harm anyone any longer.
Like a plan.
Okay.
You're on.
Very excited to see what's going to happen with Meeks here. Gotta say, I'm very, very excited. Hold fire. Hold position. Quick save. We have to go down and around, so let's cloak.
That.
Can we make it to this one in time? I'll chance it.
Yes, sir.
Probably shouldn't be chancing things. No cover in the dirt passage ahead. Need to fight my way through. Well, we've gotten kind of used to fighting. There's also a restoration charge right there. There's a Raven.
I'm on it.
I'd like to scare these units away just because I don't want them close to me because they're going to attack me later.
Confirmed.
So get them to, yeah, attack into those bunkers and get killed. That's great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use
Okay.
as much of my energy as possible before picking up that restoration charge.
Give me the sit rep.
Let's just kill as much as we can from this area.
Roger.
The flyovers are awesome. Let's take this opportunity to kill this Raven, and then we'll back up and get the, No.
Solo operative.
Oh, that's bad. Pick it up. Cloak. All right. That was terrible. I really thought I was hitting Q, but I guess it really just was not registering.
Out with it.
Okay. I am hitting Q. There's just a brief delay, possibly because of the frame rate lag on the map.
That.
Just a minor thing.
Copy that.
Waiting for that Raven to come back. There we go. I mean, I assume the lag is because of the amount of doodads on this map. It's crazy.
Copy that.
Back up, back up.
On it.
We're
Roger.
cloaked. Take some pot shots here.
Sounds like a plan.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
And we have to continue fighting, I think? No, we don't. There's smoke there. So we fought our way through. Let's cloak and quick save now, actually. I haven't quick save for a while. Very dangerous.
You're on.
Hold fire. Hold position. And we can maybe kill these fellows. Hold position.
Solo operative.
There's really nowhere to... Where are we supposed to be going at this point, is my question. There has to be somewhere we can fit through, either through the woods or somewhere. Oh, I see. So our goal is to get here, I think? Is this open? Yeah, that gate is on the ground. Okay, so I see.
Come again.
Nope, nope, nope. Nope. So let's cloak.
Will do.
And riot shell here, and then just run by him, because we might not have been able to make it. So that was worth... I think that was worth the stun. There we go. And I think we completed the Meeks section. That was pretty tough. Also very fun. Found you. Who's he talking to? Halt, colonial scum. We pushed the feds back. They weren't too happy about losing this truck. We still need to leave. Drop this one and go. Well, you've sealed your fates then. Ah, find him. Shit, shit. Eyes open, damn it. Fire, fire. There. Just freaking kill him. Oh my god. This is awesome. Ah, damn freak. Ah! Not even close. Oh, Jesus. God. Wait, where are you going? You haven't dropped me yet. So sad. Just you and me now. Don't even try to cloak, Ghost. Easy now, man. Agent M904580-1 reporting. I was ordered by command to keep tabs on Captain Harsh's ground forces since the incident in Greensboro. The hell's rejects? Filthy traitors. Where are they? To the west, trying to earn redemption by saving civvies. I managed to destroy several UEC structures in Edgetown. We can reach the Hell's Rejects without much resistance. Go. Push the UEC and hit the Hell's Rejects. The agent will debrief us further. I don't believe this for a second. I think there's something else going on here. So, are you planning to tell us why you were ordered to stay with Harsh, or is it one of those top-secret bullshits? One thing first. Is this truck the only one that you've managed to adapt? Pretty much. Those aren't easy to tune, you know. Good. I wonder if that's like a psi emitter or something like that. The Canyon Escape, 32 minutes earlier. I mean, Meeks blatantly lied to his Federation handler in an earlier mission, so that's why I think there's something more to that. Last group marching out. Are you sure Doe will come through with the cargo ships? He has to, but even if he doesn't, we can't stay here. No, we cannot. Okay, I'm off. Make sure you follow right behind. Starting to worry about us? How cute. Starting to see the point of this alliance. Still don't freaking like you. Jared, the Federation will be there in less than an hour. Where are the battle cruisers? The Cerberus is far to your west, engaging the Zerg. The Icarus and Aurora are heading there, coming from the east. Masterson, prep everyone to leave. Where the hell is Meeks gone? I thought he was with you. He just left, sir. He what? What do you mean he left? He went out, popped his cloak, headed to Edgetown. I freaking knew it. He went to meet up with the Federation. Bastards sold us out. What is he thinking? It can't. Captain, I have an urgent need of your services. Not now, Doe. Yes, now. There are still civilians north of you. A VIP amongst them, but he won't leave without everyone else. Oh, to hell with you, Agent. Put a muzzle on your sergeant, if you please. Must I remind you that we're in a war with the Federation, and when you have a former level 5 military engineer just sitting north of you, you don't let him die. Damn it, Masterson, mobilize the men. What? Are you... You want to risk the men even more? I won't be a part of this. Krovsky. Mobilize the men. Got it. Captain, we're short on room here and low on resources, especially gas. We'll have to do with the depots we've got and stick to low tech then. Get our Hellions rolling. Need a runner. Sir? Get to that outpost and give me a sit rep. Go. You can sit this one out, Masterson. Now get out of my sight. I did expect Masterson to flake out. Okay, we're gonna quick save. Okay, get the gas right away. First APC departing in 10 minutes. The canyon seems too narrow for defenses. Limited. Was not meant to serve as a defensive holdout. The lack of space and time to build your structures limits your capability to wage war, so you must make do with the supply amount already available. We have 110, that's not bad. Low on Vespine geysers. The training or construction of your forces should be constant and non-dependent on Vespine, so lots of Marines and Hellions is what it's telling us. The canyon linking your two outposts is too narrow. The Zerg can set up ambushes, and only when the APC reaches the southern outpost could it be considered safe. Be aware that massive Zergs such as Nidoswarms and Destroyers will kill your units if they happen to stand where they unburrow. That sucks. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Talk to me.
We do have Harsh, which is great. We have a tank. Will we be attacked during this? I don't know. The canyon seems too narrow for defenses. It is. We can't risk blocking our forces or the refugees. What about the Zerg coming from the western passages? Ignore them. Not a threat. Oh my god, there's so much stuff at the tech lab. Oh my word. Get combat suits. Get medics.
What's the plan?
He said ignore them. I'm here, Cap. Get it running. We need the east entrance defended. Okay, well, let's just set the tank up over here. Engineer McReady. Having been born on Parsia. Is this... Okay, so this is just a little biography. I was going to say I would prefer to see if... I was waiting to see if maybe he could do something for us. And he might. I don't know. Okay, this is scary. Let's go here, and we got the medics coming out. Let's get a couple more. Let's grab a factory with the available gas that we have. Our mutual friend wants you rescued. Mutual friend, that Doe character? Hell if I know who he is, but you're more than welcome. And we're going to be quick saving a lot. Oh, we have units up here as well. Load on in. For now, so we have units in both locations. We have stuff in both locations. Okay, we can get Maelstrom rounds, which is cool. Let's just get a lot of Hellions for now. That's all of our money. He said ignore the Zerg coming from over here, but I don't trust that at all. Let's get weapons. I guess let's load up this bunker because we're going to have to and get building armor eventually. Okay, and then we'll just keep getting Marines. And I have to be careful not to F2, because if I F2, I will get murdered. Let's get a reactor here.
The doctor is in.
Okay. And we have SCVs up here to repair, but no base. Okay, again, I really am not sure what to expect at this point. This could be terrible, I'm not sure. Attack range of medics. Oh, that range is wonderful. That's definitely worth it, and then we'll need stabilizer med packs. There's not a lot of gas here.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, well, I'm spending my money. I was advised to spend my money. I'm spending my money. So, the Earthborn are trying to get through to escape the Federation. They've got the right idea. Okay, well, that, I suppose, is sort of what I expected to happen. I think I need Maelstrom rounds, and then, yeah, just those siege tank upgrades. We need an armory for that, though. I can't afford that in terms of gas. We've got Hellions here. They're going to also be coming from this direction, so let's get the SCVs set up here. This is going to be tough. This is definitely going to be tough. We need some Marines up here. And we do have these units down here. Maybe I can move some of them up. I don't want to build too much down here because it doesn't seem like I need them down here right now. It's more like we're moving from the top down. So let's make more Hellions, I suppose. Can we get Blue Flame or anything like that? No, but we can get Goliath upgrades. What I would really like is building armor. I never, ever, ever regret building armor when I get it, so. The armory I can't really afford. Let's just get a couple more Marines up here. This is, I mean, I'm making the units. I was advised to make units. Let's actually cancel. Oh, I need medics up here, that's for sure. So let's do that. Just get more Hellions.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, the healing range is good. We're going to get stabilizer med packs. Even something like, okay, there's 5 APCs. Yikes, this could be really time consuming. It depends on how frequently they leave. So we can move Harsh out like halfway. We could check what's up these ramps too. I don't know what's up here. Okay, so that's probably good. I'd like stim packs soon. We'll get some Hellions here. There's nothing up here. That might be where the Nidus Worms spawn or something like that. I don't know. Building armor's coming out. That's good. And we have just enough gas to get some upgrade. Probably stim pack to be worth it. And then with my extra gas, I just need medics, I think.
Research complete.
Okay, and then we're going to need to pull a few SCVs to repair over here. Maybe get more bunkers. I'm not sure.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, not too concerned about that. It's just meant to distract us, I think. Okay, building armor's going to help with that. Just keep those SCVs mining. And let's hotkey this, and then these will be separate. And then command center is 4. We don't have all those fancy command center abilities this time. I just don't know. The big thing is I don't know what to expect with the first rollout. I could get nanosteel frame as well. No. We need medics up here, and then more Marines, and then more Hellions. It's a lot of Hellions. I think if we get enough of them, they'll be able to make this work.
Upgrade.
Might want to get a few Marauders as well, but my barracks up there is pretty capped. I could grab another one up here. Let's do that. I don't want to block. I gotta be careful not to block any of the APCs that are leaving or anything like that. Okay. Okay, and then we need an armory. Eventually. I mean, we seem to be pretty well defended against the UEC.
The doctor is in.
So we can get a Marauder and more medics and things like that. Getting Firebat. Firebats doesn't seem worth it if I can make a lot of Hellions. Also, we can't afford to use the gas. I would really prefer to just use my gas on upgrades at this point while just making basically mass Marines and some Marauders. So yeah, with my next set of income, let's get +1. And we've got the medics here. We can repair these turrets eventually. Don't tell me I lost an SCV. No, okay. He's just hiding. He's just hiding. Okay, well, we don't need another tech lab because we can't afford it. So let's just get more Marines and Marauders. And the APCs move from the top to the bottom. So let's quick save again. Hopefully I didn't misunderstand the point of this. Hopefully I didn't. Okay, so I think maybe with my next set of gas, I get an armory. so we can get a few Goliaths, or maybe a few tanks. A few extra tanks. Not to set up on the road, but to mostly defend against these UEC attacks, which could be troublesome for us over time. So let's just throw this down here. We're almost ready here. Going to start moving the APCs soon, okay? This is fine. I think with the single tank, this is going okay. We've got this group here.
Insufficient
One more medic, I think, would be fine. And then we've got the Marines. Okay, APC is leaving. I'm going to quick save now. Got the first APC on the move. Keep it safe. Okay, well, I've got a lot of Hellions. Oh, we could turn these into Hellbats. I'm not going to leave them Hellions if I don't have to. So let's just keep them Hellbats. Hellbats will be quite good. Let's just stay near the APC and keep an eye on it. We're near maxed out, so there's really nothing to do right now except keep an eye on my gas. And in fact, if that armory's done, I'd like to start some upgrades. There we go. Nidus Dragons and Nidus Worms. Let's divert a little bit.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we have to keep like individual forces moving at each location. Okay, Hellbat's working fine. Let's get rid of these worms. Let's check up here for any worms. It seems like we have vision on any of the worms, which is great. It said don't consider any of the transports safe until they make it to the bottom outpost. Where's Harsh, by the way? He's got those grenades, which hopefully can instantly kill this stuff, though I think I left him down here. I did. Okay, everybody move down in this direction. We got to keep this area safe. I got a ton of money.
What's the plan? Break it down.
I got a heap of cash. I don't remember what this does, but I want it. It seems to work.
Talk to me.
Okay, this seems to be going okay. For the most part, we may just need more defense, and I think I'd like to set up one more bunker up here specifically because we can't make more SCVs. Okay, this one's through. Better clear the canyon for the next thing.
Break it down. Talk to me.
Okay, I hate everything about that. We do have to get rid of these. Oh, that was wasteful. Okay, I thought that medics could heal Hellbats, but I guess not. Medivacs can, at least.
Your forces are under
Okay,
attack.
let's move on up here and be prepared for the next set. And this seems to be going fine for now.
Upgrade complete.
Juggernaut plating could be quite good. With my money, I will get one more tank because I would like to set this area up. And then let's get vehicle plating, and then we'll get maelstrom rounds for the next, with my next set of
Your
gas,
forces are under attack.
which will be soon. Okay, I see. So we're gonna have to have two forces basically: one to hunt down the Nidus worms as they pop out, and one to keep track of. Actually, let's swap these. And one to stay on top of the APC. Okay, so we've got this.
Under attack.
Very good. Let's load the Marines inside. And what I have done, though, is kind of spread out how much we can...
Sell me. Time to man up.
How much we can repair at once, so that's not great. Let's go ahead and grab...
Insufficient Vespene
Can't afford it
gas.
yet. Let's not focus on that right
Upgrade
now.
complete.
I can start using hotkeys here
Your
momentarily.
forces are under attack.
Okay, I like the Hellbats. I don't... Is it really that I can't make
What's
any
up?
other...
Count on
Any other units? Or any other supply depots? Am I actually restricted by that? The UEC stuff is intensifying. That sucks.
What's the plan?
Okay, we need to get in front of this.
Forces are under attack.
We'll clear the canyon out on our way back.
Break it down. Raiders
That is my plan, at least. What happened here? We lost tanks. We need more.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Just stay on top of the APC.
What's up?
All the APCs and Harsh must survive. We'll clear the canyon when we're done.
You can count on me.
Your
I do like how your units die to the spawning worms.
Time to man up.
Waiting for that to happen.
Like a plan. Talk to me.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, it's basically in the base. Let's start splitting up. Let's start making more Marines up here. And more Marines. And we could get a few more Hellbats, or we get more tanks.
Your forces are under
We need
attack.
these tanks set up over here, specifically to defend against the UEC. We can get another bunker. I was told to tighten our defenses, so let's do that. Okay, and let's just go ahead and clear these out. We have a lot of time in between each one where we can do this. There's going to be a point maybe where they're going to start staggering when they can leave. All right, no, I wanted to check. No, I actually cannot make any more SCVs. Interesting. Okay, well, we do have a lot of upgrades. Let's just go ahead and repair this just in case. Okay, attack up here. We could just leave these Nidus worms up the whole time. We really could. If I wanted to, I could do that. Okay, we need another tank here.
Additional supply depots.
And we need more SCVs, I suppose, to repair all of this. Okay, so maybe Hellbat. I think maybe instead of Hellbats, we just load up on Marines at this point. Marines seem like they would do fine. Okay, that's looking good. And because we're not on the hardest difficulty, the enemy isn't... Because we're not on the hardest difficulty, the enemy doesn't seem to be coming for us. My brain is farting right now. I'm just really concerned about not losing. The enemy doesn't seem to be attacking my SCVs that are repairing, which is great. Okay, here comes another wave of UEC. If these attacks get any larger, we may run into major problems. Not major problems, but some problems. We can cancel these. We'll worry about building those later.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, here comes the next group. We can't afford anything right now, so let's just get some upgrades. Cluster bombs really wouldn't be a bad option, I don't think.
Count on me.
I also have to use Harsh's abilities. The defense drone is nice. I think for the most part I want to stay ahead of the transports. That is risky.
Sell me.
I am on track to win 2 of 5.
Sounds like a plan.
Obviously, we have to get 5 of 5. We'll be
Time to man
just over halfway done here momentarily.
Bring it down. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. The attacks are definitely intensifying. Just get out of there.
What's
Let's
up?
just stay with the APC. We can clear these waves out after. Which I think we're gonna have to do. I think I want to get some.
Your forces are under attack.
We just have to make sure we're building in between each wave.
Count on me. What's the plan?
I'm gonna abandon the Hellbats, as expected.
Raiders roll. Sounds like a plan.
This canyon is very narrow.
Sell me.
These units are just gonna chase up behind us.
Your forces.
The APCs are pretty beefy, which is nice.
Sounds like a plan. Raiders roll.
Okay, so we want to attack here,
Upgrade.
and here, and here,
Count on me.
and here, and here. And then meanwhile, we're just going to make units at home to replace the next group of units that are going to...
Your forces are under attack.
Basically, I don't expect this group to get all the way back up by the time the timer is up. So I'm going to make another group that's going to start moving out momentarily.
The Dustin better send some body bags. You rang.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need to send any body bags. Just cool your jets. Okay, but each APC wave definitely seems more challenging.
Are under attack.
The stim part of our Marines. Get them up there. Try to kill these worms.
Sell me.
Okay, a minute 21. Just make those Marines. Maybe we make another medic here and just Marines. And again, this group will at least be close. And if we leave the worms alive, I wonder what effect that would realistically have. I don't know. Okay, and I can rebuild these units very, very fast, and I can make Hellbats instead.
Sounds like a
Could always work. Okay, we will make it back up just in time. The last escort might be a little more dicey. I don't know. Okay, well, we've got all of our, pretty much every upgrade available to us except Goliath upgrades, which I don't think I plan on using.
Forces are under
I'll
attack.
get these just in case there's another section of this map after this where it would have benefited us to get this stuff.
Additional supply depots required.
And it might have.
What's the plan? Break it down.
Okay, we're good to go. We also have Marauders now. Can cancel this stuff. Okay, what I'm going to do... Well, I've got Harsh hotkeyed. I have to remember to use Harsh. I could just use him to
Your
grenade.
forces are under attack.
It's just each of these areas where the Nidus worms spawn, I don't want to stand on them. It seems like there was a failsafe
Mineral
trigger put
field
in
depleted.
so that your units die if you try to camp
Count
them.
on me.
So let's avoid that. Let's do like half and half. Leave these units here. I see. So some fellows just died.
Upgrade complete.
We may actually just stop that Nidus canal from spawning, or that Nidus worm rather.
What's the plan?
You know what? Yeah, I'm not going for the worms separately. We've survived up until this point, and I think we're fine.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
I mean, I could try to move on up here and
Depleted.
throw the grenade. That doesn't quite kill it, though. Okay,
Upgrade.
get on down here. I'd like to just ignore this stuff. Let's clump on up here. I want my medics near my actual
Forces
combat
under
units.
attack.
We've survived the UEC attacks. I thought I saw my own base getting attacked down there for a moment, which is a little concerning. I'm waiting to just lose a bunch of junk just to the worms. They spawn in the same spots every time, so it's more just like we had a good start to this map, and I think that that's what made a big difference. Okay, here and here. Let's split a little bit and stim and attack over
Under
here.
attack.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we're just being notified that we were mined out. I don't know.
What's up?
Okay, so now we have to get back up to the top of the map before the last APC leaves, and I think we should be fine. This one's already pretty low. I haven't really had to use Harsh's ability specifically.
What's the plan?
I haven't, but we may have to later. Let's just go ahead and stim. We can heal through it very, very quickly, and the faster that I can actually get rid of these Nidus worms and get back up to the top of the map, the safer that I'll feel. So let's quick save now, just in case we don't make it in time. I know that I can revert to this and just stim my Marines and get back up to the top of the map really fast. I like this. This is an interesting take on the evacuation mission from Wings of Liberty. It's a nice little memory, and also it's definitely harder and
Raiders
just sort of more interesting in general. We're gonna leave the Nidus worms up as we attack. And again, I think that it's a failsafe that's been put in. It's a failsafe that's been put in to make sure that you don't just camp units at the top of each of these. And also, it's too thin to put bunkers. I assume most of this is unbuildable terrain.
Talk to me.
Unbuildable, not on-buildable. It's unbuildable terrain.
On me.
My defense against the UECs has been fine. Now they're sending Banshees, which is kind of a pain, but they're not cloaking. That actually scares me, though. Get some missile turrets just in case. Just in case, we'll throw these down. That's fine. That one is fine.
Break it down.
Okay, and we're pretty much maxed. I guess get a Goliath. I got those upgrades for a reason. Let's do it.
Your forces are
My
under
SCVs
attack.
need to be repairing. Last one. That's everyone, even me. All right, Engineer McReady, let's
What's the
go.
plan?
Should I evacuate with this stuff too? I mean, look.
Talk to me.
Headcanon RPG Jayborino wants to save every single person and salvage the bunkers and the SCVs, but let's be realistic. The UEC probably will still attack us one more time up there, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to.
Your forces are under attack.
I don't want to risk it. So as long as most of the Hell's Rejects escape, we'll just pretend like those units up there have a chance to escape later. They probably won't actually, but we're gonna pretend like they will. We're gonna pretend like they will. All right, a lot more worms this time. Okay, let's try to get in front of this thing.
Sounds like a plan.
Very, very important, and try to keep the medics closer to the front this time around.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, this, I think we're in good shape. I'm just going to keep quick saving.
Count on me.
Okay, and again, let's just pretend like we left automated defenses back up top or something. Mostly just because I don't want to risk the UEC attacking again and destroying all those buildings up there, which may or may not result in a defeat. I don't think it should, but it might. I don't want to risk it, so let's just
Your
fight our way
forces
to the
are
end.
under attack.
Okay, here we go. So the Nidus dragons don't hurt you at all when they spawn. It's just the Nidus worms.
Raiders roll.
Okay, that should be it, but I will,
We could use some help here.
I will do this. Maybe we can get some of these units back home.
Your forces are under attack.
Because this is basically the end. Okay, you can make it, fellas. So at the very least, yep, most of them made it. They're clear. That was the last one. Haha. All right, so we did evacuate all the Hell's rejects, even from the top outpost. And the rebels. I like that little touch. Jared, we got eyes on the Zerg. They're retreating. These things seem to have learned something from Hopetown. Where are they relocating to? West. All the Federation on the planet is converging there, and we're inside their pincer. They're not gunning for us, though. The Zerg are their priority now. Damn, things are taking over the planet. Red was right. They can wage a war on us. Krovsky, move everyone out and keep up with McReady's APC. Gladly, sir. Epps, gather me a small squad. I'm going after Meeks. He's got a good head start on us. We need to move quickly. You coming as well? I have to, assuming that I'm still acting sergeant. You are, Masterson, but when we get a chance, we're going to have a talk. Seeing you refuse to risk our men to save civilians, but then accept the same risk to hunt down a man doesn't sit right with me. If we find the psychic, someone needs to make sure you do what needs to be done. Get this straight. The last thing I want is to get in a firefight with Meeks. If he proves hostile, we run. We'll see. I need to have a say in this. Transmitting to your visors now. Jared, are you sure about this? The Federation has taken Edgetown. They're all over the place now. Meeks has done enough for us to deserve a chance to explain himself. We'll be fine, Sam. Captain, boys are ready to go. There's definitely more to this mission. These maps are so long. We're moving out then. We'll see you all later. This could have been split into 3 different missions. Alright, well, we've got Harsh and Masterson. And this is huge! Alright, track down Meeks. Yeah, sure. So, what can he even do? I don't even remember. Okay, so we can hack those big things. The Master Tactician is nice. Plasma Gun is fine. Okay, we just have to remember to use this stuff. These other units are fodder. Stay frosty, men. We're moving into Federation-occupied Edgetown. If we find Meeks, don't even think of engaging him. We're just going to talk. Yeah, sure. Okay. Just lead with Masterson and Harsh. I'm starting to think that you fear the man. The day I met Meeks, I saw him lift and tear a siege tank in half with telekinesis. I do not want to get into a fight with him. Okay, well, just keep quick saving. Telekinesis? If the agent is that strong, why haven't we seen him use it yet?
Talk to me. Who wants some?
I've heard stories before. Ghosts going rogue before they got drunk because they got drunk on power.
What's up?
Okay, I can't read this while also paying attention to my units. Back them up, turn around, throw the grenade. Federation scientists apparently tinker with their brains and lock those powers away. And in times of war, they get unlocked to make them more deadly?
What's the plan?
Yeah, if Meeks hadn't been sent to Duros 3, he'd be on the front lines with his full potential by now, killing all the UEC he could find.
Talk to me. This better be.
Maybe his ultimate goal was to unlock all of his powers. I suspect that he turned on the what was probably a psi emitter that lured the Zerg away from us, so in a way, he still sort of helped us, which to me means we're probably going to find him, he's going to be like, no, I actually helped you, and then Masterson's going to kill him. That's my suspicion. It's definitely been built up in a way, in that way. Let's throw the grenade. That's working out. I just want to make sure I'm leading with my heroes. If we can keep these units alive, I will. But it's really the medics specifically that need to stay alive.
Sell me. What's up?
Okay. Don't throw the cluster bombs. Okay, no cluster bombs this time around. That's nice. Just got to use these extra abilities. Again, I'm getting mild frame rate issues. Sometimes when I record, I experience the frame rate issues, but they don't transfer into the recording, which is nice because it's read straight from my graphics card. So we'll see if that's the case. It might not be. Okay, just waiting for my plasma gun. This micro section doesn't seem as bad as the last mission. Bad meaning like challenging. Just there doesn't seem to be any cluster grenades or anything like that that the Reapers throw, which actually makes a big difference. Or if they do have them, they're waiting a period of time before using them. There's a Spectre. Interesting. That's we haven't seen any Spectres yet, so that may be a signal of what is to come here with Meeks. Part of some top secret thing, right? Throw the grenade. He's still on cooldown. So we're sort of going backwards through what we did last time as Meeks. I think this was the last area that we came through. Okay, haven't had to use his armor or anything like that, which is great. It's only if my random other units get stuck in the front that I think, like, oh, we definitely need this other junk. Okay, Masterson, take control of this thing. Take control of this thing! Okay, I can't, interestingly enough. Go ahead and buff everyone's armor, because we're taking a lot of damage from that. That little flash that it does that says, hey, your armor's increased is kind of jarring, but it is very clear what's happening, I suppose. Let's move on up, throw the grenade. They got Predators. I reckon you can hack them, Masterson. Yeah, but he couldn't hack the other giant thing! Could he hack those giant things in the last mission? I don't remember. Also, the hacking, they don't self-destruct, I don't think, when the timer goes off, or if they do, maybe they do, I don't remember. But that would make it a little more useful, I suppose. Okay, so let's keep it up. Let's go ahead and quick save. I see some units kind of hiding out over here. I think Harsh's grenade is probably the most versatile thing that we have. I think the smaller ones, bots, more machines I can hack. I think the smaller ones are the ones that we can hack. I should really be hacking them and using them to go and engage the next sets of enemies. I really need to do that. Okay, Masterson is stuck. I really just needed him to do that. Okay, that gets all of the energy on our medics back, which is great. This micro section is way more forgiving than a lot of the previous macro sections. Or, excuse me, this micro section is way more forgiving than a lot of the previous micro sections. I'd also want to point out that all of the medic, marine, and marauder upgrades that we got in the last section have carried over, so I'm very happy to have gotten all of them. Actually makes a big difference. I don't really even care to take the Predators. They may kill my smaller units, which is a danger, but for the most part, I don't see much of a reason to. Okay, so these gates, I think maybe these were the gates that were closed. We're looking at the map from a slightly different perspective. And those gates now are open. I like how this section has changed, though. All the doodads have changed to show that there was battle here. Very cool. Let's make sure to keep quick saving. Lead with Harsh. Masterson, maybe go ahead and take this thing. Cluster bombs. Okay, here we go. Well, we did bait the cluster bombs by taking the Predator, so now we've got cluster bombs. It was only a matter of time. Looks calm in here. I mean, everything's dead. If you consider that calm, sure.
What's up? You can count on me.
Cloak Spec Ops. They're sniping us. They are, but Masterson and Jared can take that sort of heat. Let's try to keep our smaller units alive for as long as possible.
What's the plan?
Just hit him with the grenades. Again, my heroes can take that heat. My medics have really good healing rates, so I'm not that concerned. Kill those jerks before they cloak again.
What's the plan?
And again, we're sort of going backwards through the way that Meeks went, which is interesting. I assume I'm going the right way. Okay. As long as I don't leave with my normal Marines, because they'll die to snipe. That's probably why the frame rate on the first part of this map was so low, though, was because all of these doodads are technically pre-placed. It's just which ones are visible at what times. Makes a big difference. Get out of there. Go ahead and use your armor. I don't know if that's even going to take effect. Come on over there, Jared, and kill that guy with a grenade.
What's the plan?
We didn't even... Oh, no, we did. We lost one Marine. That concerns me less. I mean, it's tempting to reload just because I want to min-max my way through this, but this is a very long mission, and I think it's time. Lots of headshots on these UEC bodies.
What's up?
Yeah, Meeks definitely came through here.
Sounds like a plan. Talk to me.
Well, and again, the fact that the Spec Ops are here is definitely telling of what we would be expecting here and what happened with Meeks. Let's get Masterson in the front. Let's get Masterson and Harsh both in the front. As long as my medics don't get killed, that's kind of all I care about at this point. Let's get some energy back. Let's see if we can get Masterson up here to hit this guy with a plasma thingy. Okay, we're in good shape. I didn't lose anything there. There were a lot of Spec Ops units. As long as they don't appear behind us, let's quick save. They're in a good spot.
Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's consider this. Let's wait for our... Let's go ahead and kill this so that we don't get hit with cluster bombs. Let's hit this with a plasma shot, and okay, that was good. Anything to get rid of the Reapers the fastest, because those cluster bombs can definitely do the most damage to us.
Count on me.
Not just by actual kills, but by the fact that they force us to move, which can cause problems.
What's up?
Okay, that gave us some good scouting information, I suppose. Kill this. Okay, we're in very, very good shape still. Single Marine just moved back. Did I lose? No, I didn't lose a Marauder. He was just hidden behind a sign. Giant Warbot. Actually, as long as Masterson's taking the heat, I don't care. Harsh, why don't you come on up here and preempt this attack? There we go. That went very well.
Count on me.
Taking each of these fights individually, as much as, like, one at a time, just as one at a time as possible. Pods. Pods. Okay, no problem. I'm going to grenade this one. There we go.
Talk to me.
Didn't lose anything.
Sounds like a plan.
I will swing over and grab this. My medics don't really need the energy, but, you know, can't ever say no to the free energy.
Break it. This better be good. What's up?
Quick save again. Let's go to grab this bot. I don't see why not. And then let's move in and just kill this stuff. The fact that we can see the bots and we have a long range on the systems hacking is a fine reason to use those abilities. Typically, I don't see it as that versatile to use, but it's totally worth it when you have a clear opportunity to do it. Oh, Predator. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay, haven't lost anything else. This is good. We're through the next gate. A little over halfway done. I can only imagine that this is the last section of the map.
Sell me. Talk to me. Sell me.
The last map took me an hour and 45 minutes. This one, I assume, is getting pretty close to that.
What's up?
Okay, not too concerned about this. Our medic healing range. The medic healing range in this micro section is really invaluable. It's really, really, really good.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Well, rest in peace, Single Marine. That didn't deserve to die so early.
What's the plan?
Died to Spec Ops snipes. I am definitely expecting Masterson to do something really shitty at the end of this mission. Almost without a doubt. Let's kill this stuff before we get aggressive with this next area. And then we'll move up with Harch. I'm starting to have hotkey lag, so I may have to just click sometimes. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Nope, well. That's what happens, I suppose, when you get a little bit of lag. Okay, it's all right. It's all right, so our Marines are gone. That's okay.
Count on me. Sounds like a plan.
There's the cluster bombs. Kill your own stuff. Haha. Okay, well, that was one instance where the cluster bombs worked in my favor. Again, we're very, very close to the end, so I'm less concerned that my Marines are gone, unless there's, like, Banshees or something that we have to try to kill later. I see a Hellbat. I'm going to kill that, actually. And go ahead and just grenade this asshole who's going to keep sniping us. Never mind, that's a waste. Oh, good, it didn't trigger the hotkey. Or it did, yeah, the hotkey didn't register. Again, the frame rate lag actually does affect how fast you can use hotkeys sometimes. At least for me, it does. All right, Masterson, just stay in the front. Use your armor so that you take virtually no damage from this. We are lacking a little bit of DPS because those Marines are gone, but for the most part, I think we're in very good shape. Also, Harsh has his really good healing thing, so we want to maybe tank more with him. Quick save.
What's up? Raiders roll.
And once again, free energy that we probably won't need. There may be a boss fight at the end of this. Jared's sending you some reinforcements. Okay, cool. So he just sort of replenishes the Marines you lose, or maybe you... maybe you only get those if you lose other Marines, or maybe you get those and just get extra Marines. I don't know. Go ahead and take this thing. Send it in. Make him use his cluster bombs and then kill him so we don't get hit with any more of them. Okay, that was fine.
You can count on me.
Does he have more cluster bombs? I don't think... Do they only get one charge of those, or maybe it's just on a cooldown? I don't remember. From the Wings of Liberty campaign, I really don't remember. Keep quick saving. Oh, that's a lot of Predators. And we don't quite have the thing up, so let's just grenade them. No, well... Let's do this. And then take the other one, and then send it in to scout for us. Cloaked Predators. Move carefully.
What's the plan?
Okay, well, I'm glad I did that.
What's up?
Let's lead with these fellas. And we can use grenades specifically to kill these things. Wow, those do a lot of damage. Use your stim pack thingy. Your Healy stim pack thingy. It's specifically health. It's not like a normal stim pack. There's definitely another one. Let's see if we can hit this before it gets to us. Oh, yes. Don't think I can't see you, Predators. I know you're there. It's hard, though, because there's another one right here. I can see it.
What's up?
I would say it's probably worth just waiting for the grenade. It's a very short amount of time. There might be another one in the fog of war, but I can't see it.
Sounds like a plan.
Didn't quite kill it, but still. Yeah, I'm going to keep leading with the heroes, specifically Harsh, because he can heal his way through it. Masterson's armor may or may not work against these things. Here's one.
Break it down.
Just kill it. Oh, God, that was close. That was dangerously close. Let's quick save now. I didn't like that one bit. Okay. Wow, that really killed him really fast. Holy crap. All right, let's get him healed up, and then just keep this roll up with just my heroes for now. I'm assuming there's going to be at least one more. It's because they cloak in and out. I've noticed that the AI that does that with the Spectres, that's actually really cool. It stops you from being able to consistently use abilities and target the same ones. So their DPS output is significantly higher because you have to focus on them and kind of pay attention to which one is attacking you where.
Raiders roll.
So this little door is open now. Oh, God. Nope, lost him. I hit the wrong button there. That's okay. I got quick saves. Now I know those two are there. So much for the ha-ha. You can't hide from me in the underbrush. I didn't see those two. Okay, we haven't had to reload too much on this map, ultimately, though. It's really not too bad. Okay, they're right here, aren't they? Let's try it. I don't think that got him. But let's move on up. Masterson, use that. I see. Okay. Nope, now that got Masterson. Man, those do so much damage, it's crazy. I guess we could hack one. I guess we could try to hack one. It might not work on these because these are super special. You know what? I wasted my grenade. That would... Just got to use Masterson's armor and then Harsh's grenade. So let's do that.
Sell me. Talk to me.
Okay, let's move on up.
You can count on me.
Sit here, Masterson, do this, and then throw the grenade. There we go, no problem. A little bit of a problem because Masterson still almost died, but for the most part, we're in much better shape. Okay, so we're going right this time. Let's keep an eye out for more Predators. I think it's like each section has its own specific thing, and this seemed like the Cloaked Predator section, so I assume there won't be any more. But there might be.
Break it down.
Okay, we just saved.
Sell me.
Minor section of normal units here. Don't think I don't see you over there, Reaper. None of those cluster bombs, not today. Okay, let's do what we can here. Might as well take this thing and have it tank for us up here. Okay, use your thingamabobber and get the Marauders in there. Defender bot AM-16. Okay, we don't really need this. I'll grab it. Which direction? I assume up and to the right still. Lead with the heroes.
What's the plan?
Okay, it's like we never lost those Marines at all.
Sounds like a plan.
Grenade and then kill that. There we go. Oh, God! No! We got hit with the cluster bombs. No, we did. Oh, I thought we lost a bunch of stuff. No, they just got kind of left behind. No problem. Let's just heal up. We didn't actually lose anything. I thought we just lost like half of everything. I heard the cluster bombs detonating and panicked because I didn't realize that there were more units over here. But there were. Okay, don't stand in those. Okay, this is going well. Didn't really have to use too many abilities there. It's more just movement micro to make sure that we don't get killed by silly grenades. Okay, those units seem to be stuck over there. I'm waiting for a moment when just a siege tank starts attacking us or something. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of those. Oh, nope, nope.
Sounds like a plan.
I may have gotten hit by all those, but I'm not sure. Masterson took the brunt of it if we did get hit with them. That medic can live for today.
Talk to me.
And let's head, well, we still have, I mean, the grenade cooldown isn't that bad, so we can just keep killing stuff like this. Here comes a Hellbat, so let's, get rid of it. Concussive shells actually paying off right there. Let's go ahead and use some armor, because I wasn't really prepared for this. There we go. The armor is just sort of like, oh no, we've engaged groups that we didn't expect to. Make sure to use the armor. Let's take this thing and kill this little jerk. There's another defender bot up there. Unmanned. Oh, that's exciting. Unmanned combat mech. Perhaps will allow us to pilot it, but I doubt it. Why was the other one called something else when this one is unmanned combat mech? Again, that's why I thought maybe we could take control of it. But now I'm starting to doubt it. I see you, Predator. I'm going to grab the Predator because they seem to do a lot of damage. Nice. Okay.
What's the plan?
I am using that that ability more than I originally expected to, so I'm happy with it. Okay, another mech. I can't take it though. It's on cooldown. No big deal. Harsh can just grab this.
You can count on me.
Okay, and let's get Harsh and Masterson up in the front again for the big defender bot thingy. Let's quick save now. Whoa, careful. That's a UCM, not a defender. Looks napalm rigged. Mini boss, or maybe just boss. It looks like we're right at the end of the map.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, what can this thing do? It's gonna be terrible, isn't it? 35 versus biological. Okay, this is gonna be bad. So let's run in there carelessly. Use this. Throw the grenades. Use your healing thingy. Okay, don't stand. Don't both of you get hit. How about that? And we killed it with no casualties. Haha! All right, so. Again, we had 2 Marine casualties earlier, but we'll pretend like it didn't happen. We did save all the Hell's Rejects from the Northern Outpost earlier, don't forget. Okay, we've made it. Questions answered, perhaps. Or maybe a tragedy. Open ground, stay sharp. Clear headshots on all these bodies, Cap. The ghost was here. Federation soldiers here, same thing. What? Meeks killed Federation soldiers as well? One thing first, is this truck the only one that you've managed to adapt? Pretty much. Those aren't easy to tune, you know. Good. I knew it! I knew it! He's got something going on, but I don't know what it is. He killed everyone. Whose side is he on, then? Captain, what's up with this truck? Looks custom-made. Oh god, hot damn. What a relief. Sir? The Federation adapted a psionic emanation tracker to it. We used to do this in the Powering Wars to locate ghost snipers. It's been years. So, the agent's not working with the Federation? He's been leading the Federation to us, but it's not his fault. We need to find him before we lose him for good. Did you hear that, Masterson? Meeks is not. Oh, God. Damn. What? Masterson, what are... You killed them. You made that call. What have you done, man? A deal with them? A deal? I called my wife, my kids. I always felt sorry for the way you lost your family, but the rest of us still have ours. So, what's your plan now? Kill me? Make up some bullshit story of how I died and took command of the men? And get them off this planet. Get them away from the Federation. Save them. From you. Save them? For God's sake, man, you just murdered 3 of them. A price to pay. My price to pay. Rogers, Livingston, Holtz, Mills, Waltz. They died to save those filthy nomads. Templeton, Miles, Phillips, Turner. They died for the freaking data cores. We're dying for you to play a hero. We don't abandon innocence. We never have. The men had accepted the risks. Because they believe that you will get... because they believe that you will get us out of this. I'm done with this poison. Take your shot, then. Go on. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm sorry. I have to do this. I'm sorry. Oh! No. No, damn it. Meeks? Why? He wasn't going to shoot. He wasn't. He was. It would have eaten him up for the rest of his life, but his mind was set. Damn it, Masterson. Damn you, man. Why did you leave, Meeks? Drag us all the way out here. The freaking truck, wasn't it? You knew they were tracking you with it. I did. Foyd told me when we were on the landing platform in the Hydra complex. Yes, Foyd stepping up. Good work. You read his mind. Not just. He called out to me. He warned me of it. Good work, Foyd. Why didn't you say anything? Couldn't have you risk your men on what could have been a lie, and for the record, I didn't think you'd be stupid enough to come after me. Listen, Jared, we need to leave now. More Federation's coming. Check the mining equipment over there. Look for shovels or any digging machines. Shovels? You mean to bury them? Jared, we don't have... We are burying them, Meeks. Even Masterson. What he was about to do doesn't erase the 8 years that we served together. Now stand back. Captain's back. So is the ghost. Why are you all still here? Krovsky. Captain, Agent Meeks. Good to see you haven't killed each other. Why haven't you moved out yet? Reese gave us a holler, sir. All the refugees we've gathered are safe in his outpost deep in the Badlands, but his scouts found a lost band of people coming from the north. Roughly 100. It seems they've been through hell and we're desperately trying to reach Edgetown. I gave the order to stay put, sir. We've been waiting for them to arrive so we can all leave together. Oh, this is a trap. Oh, what are you doing, Krovsky? You did well, Krovsky, but I want everybody ready to go the moment those people arrive. We're done lingering here. Sir, where's the Sarge? Masterson's dead. He got hit. You're acting sergeant now, Krovsky. Keep everyone sharp. We'll be leaving to meet up with the Heimdall within the next hours. You chose not to tell them. Oh, you've noticed. We can't. They looked up to Masterson. If they find what he tried to do, the Hell's Rejects will fall apart. I read his mind. I felt his anguish. All he was thinking about was seeing his family again and help the men do the same. Problem is, he didn't realize the Hell's Rejects all follow one ideal, one that you taught them. Be the better man. Fight. Suffer and be willing to die for those who need you. That's what the Hell's Rejects were assembled for, and that's what you can't betray. Masterson's fear of the Federation made him forget what even Terrain in his anger knew. Terrain had been wanting to kill Starling for over 10 years. He was more concerned about getting his revenge than saving those miners. Better men, are we? We were sent to this planet to eliminate a threat to the Federation, kill everyone who would even think of raising a weapon against them in this rebellion. We're not the better men, Meeks. We're not heroes. Everything that we touch turns to shit. We're harbingers of death, nothing more. Excuse me, sir. Are you Captain Harsh? Yeah, who? We've been told that you led the soldiers who fought the people from Old Earth. They were using their tanks on our settlements. We didn't do anything wrong and they were killing us. You saved us. Thank you, sir. Bless you, Captain. You saved us. Thank you. Oh, yeah, not a hero at all, Jared. Not even close. Enter McReady. Well, this fellow might actually have some pertinent information. So we're entering in that, like, 40-minute cinematic zone of the end of every Odyssey map, which are all awesome, I'm just warning you. We don't know how long this might go. Gentlemen. Captain. Sir? Good to see you back on the bridge, Jared. I'm sorry about Masterson. Yeah, we lose a few so we can save hundreds. Let's focus our minds on that. Where do we stand? We're entrapped. Us, the rebels, and about 6,000 refugees. Not hundreds. As far as we can tell, the Federation knows of Reese's location, plus the refugees, but they're not engaging. As for us, I don't think they know that we're inside their perimeter. We've been here for over a day, and the magnetism of this area interferes a lot with long-range scanners. It's all about the Zerg now. I've tried sending drones close to their hives. Got shot down quickly, but still managed to see a lot. There's thousands, Jared. If they decide to move on the rebels, all those people will be butchered. I have a feeling they're not smart enough to. They'll be forced to focus on the Federation. Where are the battlecruisers? Last time I checked, the Cerberus was attacking the hives and holding on its own. The Aurora and Icarus are arriving at Edgetown as we speak and should rendezvous with the Cerberus within the next hour. What's the plan, sir? Getting out of Dodge, obviously. What? The hell is he doing here? Oh, right, don't ask. He just waltzed in criticizing the repairs we made. We, need to up our security. You think? Good that you're here nonetheless. We lost some good men to save you. McReady, was it? What's your relation with Doe, and why does he consider you important? I don't know the bloke and don't really want to. Not much into trusting people who don't share their real name. But I do think I know why he wanted me to join your little adventure. For one, the alien technology that you have. Very nifty indeed. Doe filled him in on that, and he's already had a look at it. And second, your lady friend showed me footage and scans of the Cerberus. And? He designed the damn thing, Jared. A level 5 military engineer, of course. Your creation is capable of outrunning and blowing us out of the sky if we risk trying to escape. It's my design, mate, not my creation. I drew it 5 years ago, and as far as I knew, it had been shelved. So the Federation built it after you left them. And made alterations to it. My design had less turrets, and those plasma shields are just, well, new. I've never seen tech like that. Must have one hell of a power core to keep that fortress running, which brings us back to the alien tech. How so? I'm patching us to Dr. Heimer. She and Parrish are in the labs. Captain Harsh. Docs, what can you tell me about that alien thing? We've been able to put it together. All the pieces fit to build a machine of sorts. We've been unable to understand what it does, however. Mr. McReady does have a theory. McReady? It's a power core. A very, very powerful power core, if you catch my drift. He believes they have one of those powering the Cerberus. Your officers told me that you stole them from the Hydra complex where the battlecruiser was built. Makes sense. Could you actually power the Heimdall with the one we have? Quite possibly. No, that tech just sends one massive burst of energy, and battlecruisers have too many systems. Weapons, turbines, life support, artificial gravity. Different amounts of energy for different systems. That power core will just burn through everything. How can the Cerberus be using it then? It would require them to have built it with the alien tech already in mind and incorporate a way of mitigating all the energy into different amounts. Negative on an overpowered Heimdall then, Jared. Sam, can you pull up Drone 3 on screen? The camera work of this cinematic is incredible. What's that? It's a laser drill, dear. Lots of mineral boulders in that part of the mining operations. Have I ever mentioned that my father used to tune and operate those, and I know for a fact that it uses shitty Spencer D77 generator to power all its systems, except for the laser itself. That is powered by a dedicated Vulcan X6. So we're going to supercharge it and blow up some battlecruisers. So, you want to replace the Vulcan with the alien power core. Sockets should be easy to manufacture. Might actually work. Whatever do you want to do with an overcharged laser drill? Oh, I know what he wants. And I like it. The Cerberus. We're going to bring it down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So there's 2 missions left to finish off this this act of Odyssey, which is Requiem for Duros 3. So I suppose in the last 2 missions, it's going to be us escaping Duros 3. That actually makes the most sense. But the story is incredible. The Masterson buildup was done very well. It's been several missions, and Masterson kind of hinted about, you know, wanting to see his family again, being kind of unsettled by us constantly being on the run, and he would always point out the men that were dying in each engagement pretty frequently. But it wasn't ham-fisted, it wasn't heavy-handed. It was just it built up to the point where at the end there, where he did kill those 3 other Hell's Rejects, it was believable. And it's not that I completely expected it. I wasn't sure. I'm like, this could go either way, where Masterson's going to betray everyone or Meeks is going to betray everyone. And it turned out it was Masterson. Some people guessed it, and I think the map maker in the comments at the end of the last mission was like, nope, definitely not going to be Masterson. Nope. and here we are. But overall, just excellent storytelling. I never thought that in the StarCraft engine, in the StarCraft 2 engine, such just immaculate storytelling could be performed. I look at a campaign like this and a campaign like Perfect Soldiers. Those 2 in particular have the best stories that I've experienced in real-time strategy, and it's incredible because you never think that you would feel real emotion about a story of just these little picturesque 3D sprites that, the game isn't built for storytelling unless you're looking at Blizzard's cinematics, which are not part of the actual StarCraft engine. But the StarCraft engine is not built to be cinematic and storytelling. It's meant for real-time strategy gameplay. So to experience this the way that we do, it really says a lot about the skill of a lot of the map makers, specifically the map maker for Odyssey. And then, as a side note, also Avondale from Perfect Soldiers. Just want to give a little shout out there. Another campaign where the story is just very, very well done. Alrighty, well, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching. Of course, I can't wait for the next mission, and I will always say, take your time. Map makers, always take your time. Put out your best work, however you want to release it. And again, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to support campaigns like this. Head over to SC2 Maps to try these for yourselves. Leave your feedback for the maps. I think my feedback, the only negative feedback I have is these are so long, and not just the cutscenes, but like there's like 3 or 4 sections of different gameplay. But I understand that the terrain was reused at whatever Edgetown was what it was called. Anyway, the video is long enough, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.